All right. The thing I want to start with is, remember I promised the specific award, the prize for the person who shoot the clean bout first out of our group?
That's
John
right.
did.
Yeah, John. Yeah, nice shooting.
Right. This is the prize. It says clean
nice.
bout. 5 means 5 shots in a row clean. I also established the similar prizes for the races. So it will be 10 for the sprint, for example, and 20 for individual or mustard or like pursuit. It says John Kaufman, and it says Super Sprint 2, March 2021. So congrats.
Hey,
nice.
Thank you so
Some
much.
honor for you to keep practicing.
Wow.
Good
Awesome,
work.
Vlad.
Like you literally made my day that time. I was cheering for everyone else more than for myself. It's so cool to see.
Thanks for all the coaching. That's made the difference.
Right. And
Yeah,
today is the last session of our series, and it's probably will be the maybe most interesting one, and definitely most fun. You keep hearing from me, hey, do that, don't do that, do the follow through, don't forget this. You probably wonder why. So today we literally want to figure out why we need to do this or that. So today we're gonna make mistakes intentionally and see how costly those mistakes are. For example, you may hear you need to set up your natural point of fame very precisely, but you don't know what happens if you mess up with it. Is it really costly? Is it how far away your group will be if your natural point of fame is off? So this is what we are going to figure out today. So I want you to start with 0 as normal on one of the targets. Let me just take one and I'll show you what we expect to do. So they're all horizontal. We start with 0 on this one. Then these two we'll use for messing up with the natural point of fame. For this one, I want you to set up your natural point of fame couple yards, 2 to 3 yards, right and up. So somewhere over there, where this red sign is. And then kind of force the rifle back and take a magazine here and see where the group goes and is there a group. Because some people may be sensitive to that, I expect some people may be less sensitive. So we'll see. For that one, same thing, but you mess up with the bottom and left, and again see what the group will do. Then, since it will be a lot of distortion, I want you to do another 0 real quick for one magazine, maybe check it out. This will be for inconsistent right shoulder pressure. So I want you to do for this one, set up your it's all about prone position, so you almost don't have any pressure in here, 0 to 1 pound, literally, almost nothing. See what happens to your group. This one, the next one, I want you to do too much of the pressure, not too much, but unusually too much pressure. Make it as hard as possible on the right shoulder. Maybe you'll see that the group become tighter, but it goes away.
So change the sling?
You can, yeah, that's a good question. You can either adjust your sling length if you want to lose it. What creates the pressure in the right shoulder is the sling. So we can lose it a couple of notches and you'll lose the pressure. Do one magazine over here. And next one, keep it, put it back and tighten it 1 or 2 notches. So it will create more pressure. So you'll see. You may find this even more comfortable and tighter group. But this is the goal of these exercises. We want to figure out what happens if. So done with one target. You'll have another target for you. So you want to do the imprecise back side centering. So you'll see the target, you'll see the front side, which is tightly around it, and that's as usual. But you'll see also a big hole, which is right next to your eye, back side. I want you to pull it aside. So you'll see one center of the target, another round, which is the front side, and the big circle, will be pulled away. Not centered, but like pulled right back. Does it make sense? I can try to
That would
draw
just
a
look through the
picture.
front
What
sight?
would I expect?
potentially make the backside up.
Yes.
Won't that just, I mean,
So there will be a target. There will be a front sight. I'll show you this picture. And it will be the I want you to do something like this. So this is your target. This is your front sight. And this is your big hole that you go through. And I want you to be not concentric like you normally do, but pull it sideways. Pull it left, make 5 shots. Pull it to the right, make 5 shots. Just to see how costly it will be if you imprecisely, like if you misalign your eye against the rear side. Does it make sense? Okay. The last two mistakes.
do you want us to line up so it's centered and then move our head? Or do you want us to line up and then move the rifle?
You will need to move your head. And as soon as you do that, you may realign the rifle again to make sure the front sights are still against the target. Centered with the target. Make sense?
I'm confused.
But if you're moving the rifle, you have to move your head so it stays.
Oh, you can keep the rifle in place and you can move your head around.
If you, that's actually the goal of this exercise too. Like, what if you mess up with your chickpeas and pull your face a little bit to the left side, for example? Your rear side picture will be like non-centered anymore. You may find that you still need to readjust the rifle so the front side and the target are centered, but the rear side should be off. And 2 more mistakes. One mistake, I want you to do really rough trigger job. Like, forget everything that we were trying to like make your reflexes. Do like really aggressive, really jerky pull of your trigger. And the last thing is blink. I want you to intentionally close your eyes, blink when you're doing the shot. If you do it all the time, well, try to do all the other shooting without blinking. That's why we're making these mistakes. That's about it. This is what I have today. If we have extra time, I would like to do some mini races, like I described before. Instead of doing like 2.5 kilometer loop, we do like maybe 50-meter walking loop. Then we do the shooting bout standing. If we do mistakes, we do the penalty loop around this bench. Then do another 50-yard walk. Come back here. Do our I thought standing. I needed to do like prone, then standing. So it will be mini races and we will be competing. So I want you to split into pairs and compete against each other.
Oh, no.
And I will be busy like resetting the targets and do the stuff. It's a lot of fun, and this is actually very useful because there will be a real race pressure. You'll be in a rush. You'll be like probably afraid to not make a mistake to win the race. So this is what we see in the race. Okay.
I'm laughing because I've done it with Vlad and he missed.
Yeah. All right. This is it for today.